Hey everybody, hey guys doing out there today? Welcome back to another episode of Halloween at the Manor. So this is going to be our haunt update video number 6. So right off the bat, I got to apologize. I really have had no motivation to do anything haunt related, probably for like the last 2 or 3 weeks. As a matter of fact, I've been doing things to avoid it. But I know I got to get my butt in gear here. We're at around like mid-August right now, or getting really close to it. And usually, you know, mid-September, third week of September, we start to put stuff out in the yard, and that's only like 5 weeks away, so I got to get moving here. But anyway, I did start working on some things yesterday, kind of getting the basement organized, the utility room organized, kind of pulling some things from the back to the front that we're going to use this year. I did work on some of our static props, getting them redressed as clowns, and I'll show you guys that a little bit later. I do actually have to make some more static props, so that's kind of what I'm working on tonight. I also did a couple of very small things here and there, and I'll show you those as well. But anyway, why don't we go ahead and we'll get started here, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. And I really hope that you guys aren't suffering the lack of motivation that I am, and your haunts are coming along nicely, and you're getting ready for this upcoming spooky season. But anyway, why don't we go ahead, let's get going here, and I'll show you what I'm working on. All right, guys, so one of the smaller things that I did was I did get the back of this carnevil sign painted all black. And as you can see, I did get the PVC. I have to touch this up. I did get the PVC set as well on the back of this. I put some skulls, some of these styrofoam skulls. These are what's usually on our fence along the pathway here. I put 2 of these on here. I think they look kind of cool. I think what we'll do maybe when we put it out in the yard, maybe we'll set up a hay bale or some jack-o'-lanterns or something in front of there. And I was thinking about maybe even putting like a static prop behind it, maybe a creepy clown static prop. But this is kind of one of the things that I got done too. Like I said, it wasn't anything major, but like I said, all I did was, might be hard, it's hard to see, but all I did was I just painted this black and got everything set up here. So that is one of the things I got done in my my lack of motivation. Alright guys, so today I went over to Michael's, and they had these 3-foot skeletons over there. They were on sale for like 14 bucks a piece, and then I had a coupon for like 25% off your entire purchase, including sale items. So I was able to get a couple of these for like 10 bucks a piece, and as you can see, these fit pretty nicely inside of the baskets here. So I think this is what's going to go in the baskets here on the Ferris wheel, are these little 3-foot skeletons here. I didn't pose this thing or anything, just kind of sitting there, but I think this will be cool unless we come across something else that we think will be better. But I think we'll put one of these guys in each one of the baskets here on the Ferris wheel. All right, guys. So this is kind of what I did yesterday. I did go through, and I know these guys are kind of packed in here, but I did go through. And I basically redressed all of the static props I had that were the last 2 years cloaked figures, and turned them all back into clowns. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I did do that yesterday. It looks like I have to make about, I don't know what happened to some of my static props. I don't know if they got up and walked away, but it looks like I'm going to have to make like 5 more static props. We have about 5 more costumes that we can make into props, so I'm gonna start working on that. We did lose a couple of masks to dry rot, but last year we did go out and on the after Halloween sale at Spirit, we did pick a couple more up. So as a matter of fact, this is one of them, which I think is really cool. So anyway, I'm gonna go out to the garage and start making some more static props, and this is kind of fitting here. We got a little real live spider action going. All right, guys, 1 clown prop down. I think 5 more to go. These take a lot longer than I thought, or what I remember, I should say. Anyway, we got the mask last year at Spirit Halloween during their half-off sale the day after Halloween. So we got this thing. I don't remember how much it was. I think it was under 20 bucks. The costume I got off of eBay, it was actually a used costume. I think I only paid like 10 bucks for that. The hands, I used the groundbreaking hands you can get at Spirit. I think, again, I got those after the day after Halloween, but they're normally like 10 bucks for 2. These work perfectly on our props. And what I do is, instead of going out and buying actual clown shoes from, like, say, Party City, I just cut clown shoe shapes out of 3/4 inch plywood, because nobody sees it. especially at nighttime when it's dark out. No one's going to know that it's not real shoes. So what we also do is, pretty much we do this with all our props, but I do put some PVC through them and attach it to the, all of our props are made out of 2x2s. I put some PVC through there, some 1/2-inch PVC. You put 2 pieces of rebar in the ground, slide these guys on there, and they do not move. This is like the best way that I found to secure our props. So this guy's done. I think I got like, I don't know, a couple more to go. But like I mentioned, here's a whole bunch of 2x2s. This is one that I'm working on now. Again, I like to use 2x2 inch strips to make our static props. You can use PVC. You can also go out and buy a mannequin if you want. It's completely up to you. I just find that it's, for me personally, it's easier to work with the PVC, easier to work with the furring strips instead of the PVC. I tried the PVC in the past, and it kind of came apart on me. So this is what I like to use. I like to use this. So at the end of the day, here's really what our clown static props look like underneath the costumes. Like I said, we make everything out of the 2x2 inch furring strips. We'll use some either pool noodles or some kind of other foam to kind of round off the shoulders to kind of give them more of a human look in the shoulders. We use just a regular mannequin head that you can get, you know, Michael's. I think I got this set. I think my wife got this at Walmart. Vanessa got me a couple of these at Walmart online. Like I mentioned, the hands are just the Spirit Halloween groundbreaking hands. I think they're like $9.99 for a pair. Everything else is just then duct tape and things like that, just trying to get everything to look clean and everything. So that's pretty much it. If you guys wanted to try and make one for yourself, as far as, you know, arms and how you want things to be positioned, that's really up to you. I have a plan for this guy, so I kind of turn the hands upside down with the palms facing up, but really up to you how you guys want to build your props. But this is pretty much what they look like underneath the costume. All right, guys, so here is this is the second one that we made. Found an old mask down in the basement, just kind of set this one up like this. I think it looks pretty cool. I think it'll do the job. You know, these props are not, these are not Distortions Unlimited props, but you know, they get the job done, especially when you put a whole bunch of these out in the yard, like we did in 2021. It definitely is, it definitely makes the yard look cool and the home look cool with all these guys hanging around. And a couple of these guys will be going into the inside the walkthrough as well. Some of the better ones with like the better quality masks and things like that. Guys like these who have like the cheaper masks and costumes and stuff, they'll probably be outside, you know, in the element. All right, guys. So I got a couple more of the clown props done. Unfortunately, I'm forgetting what I've already showed you. I think I just showed you these two guys in the back, the cone head one and then that guy. I got these three built over the last couple of days. I'm still waiting on the mask for this guy because, like I mentioned earlier, we have these masks over here, but they all over the years have dry rotted, so we needed to get some new ones. This is actually a new one right here. I just got that the other day, and I think this one is supposed to get delivered today, but we'll find out. This guy right here, last year was actually one of the witches in our witch shack. I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to put him inside of the ticket booth. We actually used this mask here on a kind of a similar prop in 2021 in our ticket booth, and it was really creepy as you were walking up the driveway, seeing this face inside the ticket booth. So I think this is what we're going to put in there. I don't know if I'm going to have to trim this down or not. Just kind of eyeballing it, it looks like it'll fit in there. I don't know if it'll be a little bit too tall or what, but I think it should fit. But anyway, so as of now, these are the ones that I've built. I do have one more to go, and that one is that one's going to be pretty cool because that's actually going to be Pennywise from the new version of it, from the 2017 version. We got the Trick or Treat Studios Deluxe mask in, and a couple of years ago, Vanessa actually bought the costume and she wore it. So I'm going to use that costume and build an actual Pennywise prop. So that's one of the things I'm going to be working on probably either today or maybe tomorrow. The other thing I'm going to be working on too is I gotta make a brand new front for the walkthrough. Over the years, I've used this back here as kind of the front of the walkthrough when we did the graveyard. So now I gotta make a like a clown or a circus themed, carnevil themed front for the walkthrough. So I think I'm just gonna go very simple with it, just make it red and white stripes. And I do have some things in the basement that we had from 2021 that I can kind of attach to it to make it look more like a big top and things like that. So that's kind of what I'm working on. I think I'm gonna start working on this today. But yeah, we're definitely making some progress here. A lot better than where we were a couple of, maybe even a week ago. But I'll keep giving you guys updates on how things are coming along here. All right, guys, we got one of the front panels done here for the new front of the walkthrough. Like I said, I'm just going to keep this very simple. This is 7 feet tall and 4 feet wide. And what I did was in here, every foot is going to be a color. So it's going to be red, white, and that's just kind of how we're going to do it. Underneath, you can see here, I do have some PVC running up. It's running up about 3 feet, so we can put a 4-foot piece of rebar on the ground and stick this in. And I probably will eventually fancy this up once we get this all painted to the red, white, and get it all up. I do have a couple ideas. I actually have some ideas where I can reuse some of these masks that are dry rotted and kind of add them either to the front of this or maybe even inside the walkthrough, but I haven't decided where they're going to go or what exactly I want to do with them. But anyway, at least this one panel is done, and I will start working on I'm going to start working on the next one, and once I get that done, I'll show you that too. All right, guys, quick little update here. Amazon just delivered the last mask here, and this thing is freaking awesome. This was a $20 mask, and this thing is super creepy. Honestly, the latex on this thing is really thick too. However, I did read some of the reviews that people were saying about, and they said that if you try to wear it, this mask is kind of suffocating because it doesn't look like there's a mouth hole here, but I guess you can make one. So we got that in, which that thing looks awesome. This guy is probably going to be in the haunt clown and the walkthrough clown. We also got, we're going to experiment this year. We got some black lights here. So we have 3 60-watt black lights. They're all LED. So we're going to hang these from one of the rows, and you know, we're going to try a black light this year. We got some black light paint from Michael's that I still have left over from when I was doing the Jack in the Box for my niece. So we're going to try some. Going to try to black light one of the rows and do some black light paint. So yeah, things are coming along. I am currently working on the second panel here. I know there's junk all over it, but yeah, I'm almost done this one. And then got to decide what I want to do with the entranceway.